Where'd he go? Oh god!
Yes, let's all laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Get headshots with the rifle. No.
Game.
No. I'm not dead yet.
Underscore. So
You stop
you're
that.
Here.
Oh god. Did he die? I can't see anything. What even?
Hi, MX underscore fee. Happy you're here.
What even?
Yo.
Why?
Snowmeth.
Why, game?
How you doing?
Why? This is verging on harassment. Slowly shrinking harassment.
Elusivities. It's a pleasure to see you.
Okay, Gabe, you're tiny enough. Oops.
Sup, I know
Oh my
stories
god, that's
going
actually
on.
real! What's the people meaning? I thought it was a meme! I thought it was a meme!
Thing in the bathroom.
Where are you going?
I'm looting the
Oh,
house. That's
hello,
where
a pixel rose.
You picked the
Fancy
spot for me to
seeing
go
you
to.
here.
I went to it and you're nowhere near it. You told me to go here.
I'm going there.
You told me to go here. I came over here. And you're like, but no.
Ayuna.
I'm coming over
So
there
happy
now.
you're here.
Are you?
I'm trying to find my way.
Have I disciplined the child?
Welcome, Funky Sumia. Pull up a chair.
Do you only know how to handle if I use a gun? Ada seems confused. What do you want from me? I can't see shit though. There, I can kind of see. Y'all know this is a lot, right? We can agree this is a lot. Like, what the fuck? Pause. 11 people died! Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss? It's a big milestone as well. Oh God, we've begun with this. I guess we're playing a classic game now. This actually isn't too hard on this game. Ow, never mind. Hello, 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 hello to Arcane, hello to Fee, hello to Snow, hello to Elusive, hello to Door, hello to Rose, hello to Yuna, hello to Somya. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. high. As the general update for everything we've been doing, with our Yahtzee game, our Yahtzee sponsorship, !Yahtzee. Right now we are up to $264. So a huge thank you to everybody taking part in that. It does mean the world. Just installing the game through the link down below in the info panels, or again, !Yahtzee. Just installing it through that link, it gives me $4. 27 people have installed it. That is huge. But only 9 people have made it to level 5. So if you've installed it and you get to level 5, which takes almost no time, I get another $1. Level 10, I get another 3. Level 20, I get another 5. If all of you did that, I would get almost $2,000. Just saying. Well, I guess because the other things are boost. I would get at least $1,000 if y'all managed to get up to like level 40 within the 2 weeks. Just saying. Obviously, no pressure to do that, but that would be life-changing. So, The second thing, if you notice, pinned, apparently, one of the VTuber awards, I apparently made it as a finalist. I didn't know they posted it. Apparently, they posted the voting things a week ago, and I had no idea. But if you want to vote on that, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm apparently in the running for, oh, why is my thing not full screen? I'm apparently in the running for best PNG tuber. The only thing I don't like with that voting, and I think this is a key flaw with the voting system, is it is listed as you have to vote in every category, even if you don't know anyone in the category. And I don't know people in like 10 of the categories. I have no fault to any of them, but what's going to happen when you require people to vote in every category, people are going to vote for names they don't know. Which is why, if you've ever seen my surveys I do in the Discord, I always have blank spots that say, hey, vote for this if you don't know, or if you don't have an opinion. Because you don't want people to be voting in categories where you don't know who they are, and they've created that flaw. So it's going to be really hard to actually win that, because if people don't know any PNG tuber, they're just going to vote across the board, and sucks to be you kind of thing, you know? So I'm not expecting to do very well in it. I don't think it's going to go well for most people, because at the end of the day, it's who's most well known, which isn't going to be me. So, but you can always try. I mean, the fact that I made it to the top 10 voted people still means a lot. I do question if it is just straight up I'm like the 8th most popular based on the order that they're in that list, or if that is randomized. Ideally, you would want those randomized, but hey, I'm in the top 10, which is already huge, right? I don't want to use the lift. I want to walk. Okay. So, we got a waka on our ship was the last thing we did. My grandpa's way over there. I don't know where that is. I assume you were talking about the one telling me about the lift. But there's genuinely like nothing here. Can't let out on certain. No, it must be on constant alert from the one nodding off. The hand you extended to Yevon is the hand that shall save us. Yeah. So the last time Yuna was here, she got kidnapped and was almost forced to marry Maester Seymour. Against her will to unite Spira. So she doesn't have the best of memories. Lady Yuna, please, this way. No, no. Now, yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
The High Summoner. I see you finally decided to join New
No, I
Heaven.
didn't.
You do us much honor, my lady. Lord Braska, may he rest in peace, would be proud. I will summon the Praetor immediately.
Praetor
I beg your
Barreleye.
leave.
Didn't even let me say words.
She isn't he?
Ow! Hey, Wim.
We should leave.
Hey, what's the matter, Uni?
Well, you see, there was this arrangement, with the son of the chairman of New Yevon. I turned the offer down, but I thought it'd be kind of awkward.
Yuna?
You're probably
Forced
right.
engagement.
Let's go.
Pain understands.
Wait,
I want to know more about Pain, because even with what they show in this game, they don't give you enough backstory on what's actually going on with Pain. But Pain knows, like, everyone. And it's very intriguing. Other than the like crotch on the outfit, I like his outfit.
I am Baralai, Praetor of New Yevon.
So, you're the chairman's son?
As it happens, the chairman has recently resigned, as did his son, the Praetor.
Oh.
They were trying to take too much power. We had to ask them to leave. Now the younger members run the party, by mutual consensus, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So you see, Lady Yuna, it is not I that was meant to marry the High Summoner.
Oh, my.
Not that we wouldn't appreciate your support. On the contrary, you'd be most welcome.
I like Baralai. Baralai's really, like, out of all of them, Baralai, like, at least seems
But I would hope
respectful.
that you could put that aside and join our cause. The world is changing, and there are many who are finding it difficult to keep up. New Yevon wishes to help those who feel lost in the winds of change. If you'll excuse me, there are matters which require my attention. Oh, and should you come across any spheres of Spirus past, please do let us know.
He needs a de-esser, though, on his mic.
My lady.
The S's are coming on a bit strong.
So, what do you think?
What?
Hi, BB.
Pain?
BB says hello, everyone.
What now?
Really, everybody's on the desk, but BB's the only one awake. I forgot you could look over here. Wow. Yeah, no, that was designed for a CRT. Like, that looks horrible over there. That was not designed to be in HD. Holy. Ow. Hey, earthquake. Yevon must repay the people for... This is interesting. I like this, though. Yevon must repay the people of Spira for leading them astray with false teachings. I like this. So this is the Church of New Yevon, where basically they're trying to figure out what went wrong. Chairman who just resigned was our second after Lord Trema. Those having business with Praetor Baralai should take the lift. We ask that you mind yourselves while riding the lift. Mind yourselves. Call ourselves Yevon that we may never forget the past. Like, I at least respect the whole idea of, like, hey, old religion definitely did some screwed up things. We're all taking part in running New Yevon these days. I do like that they're all working together, though. It's not just one person deciding. Everyone in the party is willing to devote their lives to building a new Spira. They may call me Praetor, but this job requires me to be a jack of all trades. It's not much, but here, have this as a token of my friendship. Tiara! Not that I would ever think you were one to be swayed by simple gifts. Also, can we talk about how, like, this is the worst way to get off of, like, on and off a lift? Can you imagine the, like, the older men that are here, like, trying to climb on that? That ain't gonna go well. Like, that is a death trap. No admittance. Do. Yuna never learned to run, and I feel for her. Like, look at her arm, just woo. Like, I feel like Yuna was the start of this over-the-top run in like a lot of Japanese video games. Wheelchair inaccessible. That thing's like foot traffic inaccessible too, Earthquake. That is just an inaccessible lift in general. I also love that they have that lift, but it only goes to like right here. It won't let me on it either. How do I get on? Let me on. There's supposed to be a guy here. Oh yeah, I gotta have the kid let me use it. Woo! Like what? It's absurd. I do love the game design on this though. Like, this location is cool. They've created a lot of neat areas. Like, I appreciate a lot of the game design in 10. Especially when they do these hand-drawn backgrounds, like here. Are you fighting? No fighting.
Wee-ee.
Wee-ee is right. Wee-ee. I think this goes to the Calm Lands, which is right before Mount Gagazet. Doo-doo.
The Calmlands.
Which has now become a
settlers used to
carnival
cross
of sorts.
Their hearts heavy with the weight of their pilgrimage. I was no different. But the Calmlands we...
That's the location where there's a secret boss fight in the game.
Ooh, I love these games.
I have 100 Argent credits.
Well, I have 100 open air credits.
Open air what?
Well?
So, yeah. Attractions are scattered throughout the Calmlands. Talk to the attendants to play. You need credits to enter the attractions. You can purchase them from any attendant or win them if you're good enough. Each attraction has 2 attendants. They represent 2 competing companies, Open Air and Argent. Talk to either attendant to enter an attraction. Each company uses its own credits. The attractions themselves are basically the same for both companies. You can trade in credits for prizes. Keep in mind that Open Air and Argent each stock a different set of items. Be a good customer, lend a helping hand, and the companies will grow. Throwing your support behind a company is bound to have an impact. So there's this, but I think I want to go to the right here. Now, normally you would need to be on a chocobo for this, but there's a temple over here. And I think I can just hop on foot. Maybe? Will it let me?
Let's do it!
Hey, I found a chocobo. It's gonna run away, but I found a chocobo. Bow, bow, bow.
All according to plan.
Okay, yeah, I can go on foot. Oh, it's blocked off. Really, I could walk right through there, but that is the temple of the Magus Sisters. Ooh, corals! I love corals so much. Or I'm sorry, quarrels is how it's pronounced. I love their design. I think they were really good in 10. I think they were actually less good in they were less well designed in Final Fantasy 14. And most of the other Final Fantasies. Most of the other Final Fantasies in general made them more tiger. How do I get down from here? Like, I can't jump back up. Help, I'm trapped! So this is a general flaw. I have to jump down. Where do I jump down from? There's nothing, like, jumping down to this area made sense. How do I jump to the next one? Like, genuinely. I think it's the upper left corner, but should I not be able to just jump down anywhere? Oh, I posted about this in the Discord. I am thinking I can't jump down. Free me! How do I get down? Where do I get down? Game? Game. I'm actually stuck. What? Oh no, door. Ah, blaster is a brutal move. But no, I posted this in the Discord. I'm thinking of, and I genuinely want y'all's opinion on this. But I'm trying to do a thing to reduce the, or to, not so much reduce, but to address, like, lurking. Because I'm cool with y'all lurking, just to be clear. I have no problems with y'all lurking. I can't get down. I'm genuinely trying to get down, and I cannot get down. I can't believe I'm doing this. FF10 to Calm Lands stuck on cliff. You can't jump down from between the stones. The point jump is a little further in. It's like right here? I don't... I'm trapped. But no, so I'm thinking of adding like a little sound, like basically when yep, because that made sense. I'm thinking of adding a little sound basically when I mention like people lurking, things like that, and adding a little sound effect that'll trigger. So if I say like something like make sure your view count, or like view counts, if I mention that, having it trigger a little like sound effect that would play automatically when I do it. And then that sound kind of, for lack of a better word, kind of subconsciously getting you all to pay attention for that little bit, even if it's just like a soft beeping, because I was thinking of maybe doing like a satellite drifting by. Yeah, pretty much. I'd be clicker training you. But having a little like sound effect that'll play when I say a certain thing, so maybe that sound will keep people in. Because like lurks are appreciated, right? But you see views like slowly drift away over time when I do that. Because like right now, and this is nothing against anybody, but there's 7 to 9 of you here right now, right? There might be more, but only 7 to 9 of you are counting. And Twitch will sometimes drop that off and have it even further. And I know the numbers are going to be low when I play 10-2, but I don't care today. There's broken geometry right there. But I also kind of want to use it as a test thing, because I want to make it so when I say certain words that I can possibly automatically trigger things to happen. So what should be able to happen is I'm writing a transcript of the stream while I stream to a text file. That text file will slowly update. So every, say, 5-10 seconds, nice. Every 5-10 seconds or whatever, it'll check that file. If it detects a certain word, it'll play a sound. If it doesn't detect the word, it will do nothing. But then it'll clear itself, and then it'll check again in 10 seconds, is the idea. So in theory, I can just have it keep doing that. I may have it set up to just keep checking the file for the word. And if it detects the word, then it clears the file. I don't know if that'll be slower the longer the stream goes on, things like that. But I feel like that could work. Don't be shy. Open Air Ink is here to put a smile on your face. If you're looking for Lupine Dash, then look no further. Step right up, step right up. Welcome to Argent Ink. Play Lupine Dash. Okay, yeah. So what are the rules? Predict the outcome of a 5 Lupine race. Win bet, pick the first place winner. Double bet, pick first and second place winners. The tougher the odds, the more credits you stand to win. Which class do you want to play? Well, I have to do one. So we can place a double bet. I don't fully understand. Oh, these are the pairs. Okay, so... let's see. I want to see all of them. Well, okay, so entrant 1, speed 61, luck 10. I need the odds. Well, I guess those are the odds, so I assume the lower number is the better one. I don't... yeah, the odds... yeah, the odds are the lower number. Lower number is good? I don't actually know what number is good here. Do I want low or high? Like, I'm trying to see something that's clear to me. So you, entrant 3. Entrant 3 has an overall of 40. I don't understand odds. Guides, help me. FF10 to Lupine Dash. I like this. It's saying just bet on the long shot. Which one's the long shot? I don't understand odds. I feel like the low number is the best, and then let's try. Or like low number's the easiest. But it's all good, Wim. I don't know if I'm winning or losing. I think I voted for 5 and 1. And I've been passed. I lost, right? I got second and third. Win bet entrance 2. I don't understand. Like, I assume overall is the main one I need to look at, right? I feel like... I mean... I think this is the long shot one. Entrant 2 here. So let's go. But yay for break whip. I voted for the long shot. I feel like if I keep voting for the long shot, maybe it'll be a miracle, right? Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, 10 to 1 chance is what that is. So I have a 1 in 10 chance of winning 50. And then if I place another win bet... Oh, I can only do 1. I forgot what number. I think I voted for number 1. Which is the top one, which is losing. Let's go! Hey, Skulls. We're gambling! And losing horribly. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. But... Ta-da-da. Ooh, a 1 in 22 or 1 in 23 chance, I guess. Let's go. What could go wrong? Hey, Carslim. Yahtzee is kind of gambling. You're not wrong. Though that's more if you put money down on it or not. Am I gonna get anywhere close? Not going well. I mean, go for it, Car, I guess? I mean, I'll just not answer if I don't like it, right? It's not gambling if you're not putting money on it. That's kind of the thing. It's not gambling if you're not, you know, gambling something.
Nice work!
Dun dun dun! I think there's an item down in the middle of this pit, right? No, there's not. There was in 10. I think is what it is, and not 10-2. That's the fun part of this, too, is because, like, I don't remember what things were from what game. I always remember that Balatro got marked as teaching gambling. Even though, like, it's clearly not. Ow.
I could get used to this.
Dun dun dun. Now, Gun Mage is a blue mage class, which means having them in the party and out and about like this means that if I get hit by certain moves, I have a chance of learning an ability. So I need Riku to get hit by the Quirrells at some point in this just to gain a boon on them. What are you selling? Okay, you sell decent basic items, and you... I forgot about that. Want to marry my son? No. I'm non-binary, so yes. That's why there's also non-binary in the channel tags. I was shocked by that whim, mainly because those VTuber awards. So Carslim, trans is the umbrella category. Trans is literally anybody who does not identify as the gender they were assigned at birth. So if you are not cis, you are trans. That is it. You're either cis or trans. So it's either gender assigned at birth or not gender assigned at birth. Non-binary is not gender assigned at birth, therefore non-binary is trans. Typically people will use the non-binary flag instead of the trans flag. One, there's not an emoji for it. And two, non-binary people are often forgotten in the trans conversation. And that's a huge issue. Because non-binary people are just forgotten a lot of times. Because people just, a lot of times people will consider non-binary people to just be a gender, on either be a man or woman, and just haven't decided yet. It's the same thing as people going, oh, bi people choose eventually, is what that is. And it's yeah, no. I forgot I have to ask if people want to marry now. So now I just go up to people and ask if they want to marry the kid. Good luck, Dor. But yeah, it's a conversation that just often hits of people not considering non-binary people to actually be trans. It's a problem. Yep, exactly, Ghoul. 3 rows of fiends fly through the air. Line up fiends of the same type in 1 column to win credits. Okay. Well, this is actually related to. I'm sure many people have seen Cleo's recent kind of ramble about sometimes being portrayed as trans mask when Cleo is non-binary, femme presenting non-binary. Cleo is already trans. Cleo is already in a specific category. Don't move Cleo to another category conversation, right? The number of people who still refer to me as he and things like that, it bugs me, because it's like I am very, very loudly non-binary. I am very much not, and it's a conversation that I think a lot of people just kind of ignore. Hey, Pluto. By the way, everybody, if you are lurking, I'm gonna do this as a little call out just because I kind of need to, because a lot of you checked in, but a lot of you have already dropped off the view count because Twitch is Twitch. Make sure if you are hanging out and you are chilling here that you interact with the stream in any way possible. You can just click the little check-in. You've already probably done that. Or you can just click the little bonus channel point just below the chat. That makes sure your view continues to count. Twitch will be a bit rude about it. You can also redeem stuff if you want. I have some small ones. I'm not going to call you out for doing things like join the herd or whatever, but yeah. Well, no, Carson, that's the thing. There are thousands of genders. Thousands and thousands, because gender is a decision of self-expression. So even if let's narrow it down to a scale of 1 to 100, right? If one is a woman and 100 is a man, you've got 98 points between that, right? You have 98 different spots that you could land between that. Non-binary is any of those 98 points. Non-binary is any of those 98 points. It's anything between that. And obviously there's even more in decimals and extending, but just simplifying it. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's 2 through 9, right? And even then, and that's completely ignoring the fact that it's more of like, I always forget the name of the chart, but basically where you have your 2 points in the middle and then a big spectrum in the middle where it goes up and down and all that. It's that, right? It's anything that is not the clear cut, this is a man, this is a woman type thing, because it's all self-expression. So you're correct. It is a different gender. But it is also worth noting as a thing, that being a different gender there's also agender, which is a non-binary choice of having no gender. Right? I say choice. Non-binary decision that you have no gender. Which is a form of non-binary, but it is outside of the non-binary spectrum as well, right? And that's a whole thing. Gender fluid is a fun one, because gender fluid can be binary, but doesn't have to be binary. But the easiest summary for a lot of people is you have man, you have woman, you have non-binary. Non-binary is anything that is not strictly man or strictly woman. But even then, it's nebulous. I use nebulous as my identifier, more so than non-binary, but non-binary is the simple term. Just like, I don't have an attraction to specifically any gender. I use bisexual because it's all under the bisexual umbrella, right? It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Okay, so... Oh god, it's slots! Okay. Okay. Shit. No. Dang it, Carslum. Dang it, your timing. No. But the general summary is, yeah. It's basically there's not a clear-cut answer, but it's you have a large range in between. I identify as nebulous, and I don't have a specificness on gender. My attraction is to my attraction is actually to expand on this. I use bisexual as my identifier, just as I use non-binary as my identifier. My actual gender identity is nebulous, where I dislike gender, and gender is a cloud of stars that I don't really have a point on. And then I say I'm bisexual, but that's even kind of not exactly accurate, but that is the umbrella term situation, where bisexual is attraction to two or more genders. My attraction is to people who don't conform to gender restrictions in general. So, there's that one TikTok song that the person had made. It's I like strong women, I like soft men, and then but it's kind of that idea of like screw gender. I am attracted to people who hate gender. Like that's my attraction. It's not specific to any gender. It's my attraction is to screw gender expectations and norms, right? I use non-binary, I use bi. They're not perfectly accurate. Nebulous is mine, and then I have no idea what my sexuality qualifies as type situation, right? They're just... It just is. Okay, it's after... Ah! They tricked me. I got scammed? Yeah, technically speaking, what my stance is on everything is qualified as gender abolition. But that becomes an entire weird conversation. It is scam... Jesus. Can we not do this flashing strobe light thing going on. Jesus. That was a mess, and I don't like that. But gender is often viewed through a Western European lens, and I think that alone is a commentary worth addressing, because it's pretty much seen in any culture that is not oh, bye Riku. Oh, that one doesn't hurt Riku. But it's basically seen in any culture that is not not white, that gender is more complicated. Can I use... Will this work? And what are you? Okay, that doesn't work. Noted. You're a gel. You're immune to fire, immune to ice. You absorb lightning. You're weak to water right now. Well, I don't have water. And Riku's dead. Well, the thing is, when you'll see it glow occasionally, and when it glows, it's changing its form.
So, who wants to be my first target?
Item... Well, shit. Ow! Here we go. I still think it's weird that you could unlock this so early. It said weak to water, did it not? Did it not say weak to water? I should be fine here as long as I keep casting this. Like, I don't think it can kill me, but I hate this thing. But also, just to kind of go back on the thing, one of the big reasons I have the trans flag on my profiles in general, is not only as a thing of, hey, non-binary people are also trans, but it is also a strong sign of solidarity in general with every other trans person. With everything going on, I feel like that's very important, you know? Down, down, down. See, now I probably should have focused on healing the wings. And I also didn't check how much health this thing had. Morning, OBC. Welcome to Gender Studies. I always have a slightly weird feeling about the ally flag, and this is nothing against using it. I just always find it weird. I always find support flags to be kind of a weird thing as a whole. When it's like, why not just use the flag? Like, I can't be alone in this, right? Why not just use the flag? Oh god, OBC. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. I have used the wrong ability. Well, I healed the wrong roll, more so. I will say, I am learning a lot of abilities here. Ah, I'm out. I think I just game overed. Riku's death pose. Honestly, this is fine. I lost a bunch of money on the slot machines anyway. I don't think anybody would be offended by you waving the flag, because waving the flag isn't the same as identifying with the flag. Right? Like, I mean, as a simple kind of comparison to this, many people are waving the Palestinian flag right now. They're not Palestinian. It's a sign of support. They're not claiming to be, right? And I totally understand that concern, and I respect having that concern, but I wouldn't fret about it, right? You know, it's... People may incorrectly guess that you are, but I think part of the thing with that is somebody incorrectly guessing you are, it would be more about the response to somebody being wrong. Like, would it bother you if somebody thought you were? Because if it would bother you if somebody thought you were LGBTQIA, then, like, you wouldn't be an ally, right? If you were bothered by somebody thinking you might be. So, I think having the flag itself is a better sign to me that somebody is safe rather than the ally flag. And again, I am not saying that people waving the ally flag are wrong. I'm just saying that it bothers me, or it not bothers me, but it worries me that somebody might not actually be supportive. And that's kind of a weird spot for me, right? And it's a me thing. It is entirely a me thing. It is one of those, like, it gives me caution. It is not to say that I am actually applying that. I'm saying I am cautious about it, right? Because there is a chance that somebody is not actually. I tend to see the ally flag more from parents of kids who are LGBTQIA rather than people who are just open-minded. Just a little bit there, OBC, huh? Okay. So, I need to save after talking there. I'm sad how many things I lost. I lost way too many there. Like, I lost way too many level ups and I'm sad about it. Trying to remember if there's a secret, or not a secret, but I think there's a person in the upper left here. And I'm trying to remember. Everybody all at once.
That's it?
But yeah, one of the hard things with this game, or specifically with like there's a chest over there. One of the hard things with like leveling up those special abilities is that like no matter how far you go or how much you level, it takes a while to summon those forms and then to do enough attacks as them to level up that move. So the amorphous gel was great for it, but my mom knows I'm bi. I am not bothering with explaining non-binary. It's not that I don't think she'd be accepting. I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to have the conversation. I hate this thing so much. Right, OBZ? Yeah. Yeah, that was actually the conversation that started this. OBC was explaining that non-binary is trans. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Carslam, I only see the Discord stuff during break on my phone because I can't really check it during the stream without my OBS freaking out right now. This is a good place to train, except for that amorphous gel. And I'm wondering, like, what my best option is here. Because I do want to get the tickets. I'm not even sure what the tickets actually get me. I don't remember. Well, see, I'm playing on PS5, but my OBS right now overloads. Because my PC is dying, and Discord takes a shocking amount of GPU for whatever reason when you switch tabs. It just does a quick spike. And that spike will make me drop like 30 frames. So we've learned not to touch that. The new PC did ship out yesterday. It's somewhere in Texas right now. Nice, OBZ. You need someone else to complete the heart. It looks like I can cut through here. I don't know if I can. Hey, wow, I actually could. The mini-map does not do that spot justice. Nice, Theranos. But yeah, no, it's it's supposed to arrive Friday.
All right.
I'm hoping it doesn't get delayed by a day. If it gets delayed by a day, I'm gonna have an issue. Maybe. Maybe Carslim. That's kind of the thing. I've never been huge on PC specs, so it's kind of a weird spot for me, but I know people would want it. The problem is I already have too many info panels. So adding something like that feels messy. Right? Like, I've already got too much mess, and I want to reduce what I've got down there as is.
Okay, next.
But I might put it in the Discord under, like, my general info tab, maybe. Because then it's like, if y'all really care, you're probably in the Discord kind of situation, right? I might put it in there. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I can tell the, I can grab the basic stats. I've got the invoice. I don't have like the brands of any of the parts, but let's see. Things you would want to know. AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D 8-core processor. And then the graphics card is a Radeon RX 9070 XT 16 gig. Those are the two things people would want to know, right? Nothing else really matters. Yay, OBC! There was a texture glitch. I don't know how many noticed that. Okay, I want to be clear. Like, this is really obvious, but look at this. This is a 2D texture. Like, all of this is 2D. That is a animation, but that is a 2D animation just stuck on there. I can answer one of those offhand, Ceranos. My mouse mat is a limited edition Fangamer mouse mat, desk mat, whatever term you want to use. Specifically drawn by Keita Takahashi with a whole bunch of the Katamari cousins on it on a bunch of food. Basically, Garslam, top of the line AMD chip, 9070 X3D chip, and a or 97 series, and then
Camera.
the other one was
My mouse just got rolled up by a little green alien. Chase after
9070 XT. That was the only important stuff. Apparently it's time for a break, though. I'm not allowed in here yet. But apparently it's time for a break. Mari says it's time for a break. Hey, Taiga. You have arrived just in time for ads. So we're going to step away. We're going to step away for 3 minutes. You won't miss anything. Use this as a sign that, hey, I should probably stretch my legs really quick and grab a drink and get some water because I haven't been drinking properly, right? Right? I'll see y'all very soon. Be right back. And we unlock something. Make all your... Oh, I get a sparkly wand now. Oh, I win. Look at that. I win. I am the most powerful hero ever. Pink wand. I'm going to aim for the fourth square. Right here. I'm aiming right in the fourth square.
Everyone else. Choose a
Gonna aim for that fourth square right there. Hey, Snow.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from.
Let's go.
Ever heard of chaos theory? Well, this is
Oh! Woo!
I am filled with rage about the whole nobody dying thing.
Yeah! Wait, can I? Yes! I found what it's for. Where'd he go? Oh god.
Yes. Let's all laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Get headshots with the rifle. No.
Game!
No! I'm not dead yet. You stop that. Oh god! Did he die? I can't see anything. What even?
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you. I love you so much.
Real handful.
Look over there. Royal Army tanks.
This is far too many.
Pause. 11 people died. Right. Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bullied! Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. Sorry, I am back. I'm just responding to something. I just think this is important for y'all to know.
I'm also being yelled at by BB. Hi, BB.
You actually brought me back?
Hello, buddy.
At all. I could say anything.
Hello. Hi. Why are we shouting? Oh, you just love me today? Well, I love you too, buddy. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. And soft and pretty. Love you so much.
But hello, everybody. Hello. Alrighty. Let us go back this way. So I think there's only 3 mini games in the Calmlands. And it's the slot machine and the lupine races. And then up here there is technically another one.
BB is being very cute.
But yeah, there's technically another one here, which I think is like a dungeon crawl, if I remember correctly. And it's specifically right down... Is it down? No. Down the next one. But no, I was responding to a conversation in Discord about the VTuber Awards, which you can vote on up in the corner. Would be really cool if you did. But basically, there is a VTuber Awards thing going on, and there's a conversation about the fact that they seem to have only been pushing it to Twitter, which had got locked for a little while because they thought they were spam, but then they didn't post to Blue Sky at all. Which, why aren't you posting it to Blue Sky if your Twitter is locked? And the whole thing's questionable as a thing. Oh, yeah, no, that'll happen, Taiga. You're gonna want to keep changing. Art is never done. An art piece is never done. You just convince yourself to stop. And maybe you'll look at it and get an idea for a way to make it look even better, right? Hey, Double. Double's also in the VTuber things. So if you vote, if you're voting, you should also, you know, vote for Double because you're required to vote in every category, which is a really bad way to do that. So if you wanna vote for people, vote for I'm gonna straight up saying this. Vote for me, vote for Double Bear, vote for Folksy Doo, and vote for Punk Roxy, and vote for Storm Lunatic. Because I don't know who most of these people are. And there's not images accompanying any of them, so maybe I do know them, but I have no idea who they are otherwise. But can we just take a moment to question how I got in the top 10 nominees for Best PNG Tuber? I got in the Best PNG Tuber? I'm not that popular. Calling myself out here, I have 17 viewers. I am not that popular. I'm not saying I'm not great. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. It's pinned, Carcelam. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. I'm not that popular. I'm not that popular. Also, I want to do this. Yep. Clip.
I'm going back inside. I'm going back inside. My God. I'm so scared.
So I need to point this out. I need to point this out because this is funny. Because this is funny, right? I need to point this out. Double last night did a naughty and nice list. And was putting people on these lists. And I ended up in the naughty list. I ended up in the naughty list because Double said that every time I shout out Double, I make a statement saying, as a heads up, Double screams a lot. Then Double will say, no, I don't. And then we get a clip of Double screaming. So apparently, I'm on the naughty list for telling the truth. Well, that's just it, Skulls. There's no images with this voting one. This is just based on the I got put in there. I got nominated based on people writing in my name. The nominations were just fully write-ins. So that's the thing. It's fully write-ins. So enough of y'all voted for me as write-ins that I got nominated. The other one by Apple. Apple's other so there's two VTuber awards. There's lemons and there's apples. Both fruit. Weird. But Apple's is Apple's had images accompanying everything. This one was fully based on word of mouth names. So enough people voted for me on that. We're not done with our inspection, can't let you inside. So I can't do anything here right now. But yeah, I got pushed enough for that. Or like there was just enough support to get me in there. So this is part of the thing that I was there's part of this that has me going, as much as they're trying to push this over on the Twitter side, Twitter's not active. Twitter's not taking part in this. Twitter doesn't care. If I made it onto the nominations, Twitter doesn't care. Right? And that's the big thing. The person doing it seems to really care about Twitter.
The Ronsos still live here.
But Twitter doesn't care about it.
Kimari is their elder now, and he's working hard to unite his people. Still, it seems much quieter here than it used to be. Maybe because summoners no longer come here to climb the sacred mountain.
Family, now that we're such good friends, we should get matching tattoos. What should we get?
What should we get?
If you want.
Kimari!
Yuna look well. Kimari glad.
How you been, Kimari?
Honestly, this voice here is my favorite John DiMaggio voice. Because it doesn't sound like John DiMaggio.
Elder, Leon and Aid not here. Children have left mountain, gone to search for Elder's horn.
But yeah, Kimari is John DiMaggio.
And Aid still pups, but bear Ronso future. Say they search for a way to fix Kimari's broken horn.
If Kimari act like true Elder, these things not happen.
But yeah, John DiMaggio is both the voice actor for Kimari and Waka. Waka, it's very apparent. Kimari is not, and
I summon a unit.
The fact that it's John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender, Jake the dog, like, this is his best voice acting role.
No Yuna save Spira, but Ronso no.
Kimari is his best voice acting, and I don't think a lot of people would agree with me, but it's not obvious it's him, and I think that's kind of key. We'll take care of Leon and Abe.
Huh?
That is an excessive first tattoo, Carslom. First tattoo, half sleeve. My first tattoo, it was and is an arc reactor on my chest. It did have UV ink in it, but my skin rejected the UV ink, so it doesn't glow anymore. And then my second tattoo is a Katamari on my shoulder.
Kimari worried about Leon and Aid, but Kimari cannot leave mountain. If Yuna find Leon and Aid, bring them back to Gagazet.
The one thing I don't like in this game, and I think it needs to be acknowledged, there is not a consistent a consistent pronunciation on Gagazet, because Kimari just said Gagazet, pronouncing it as though you would read an English word. Riku says Gagazet, which puts the G's in separate syllables. I just think that's important. Finally in an aid. Please help Kimari. Elder not need help. That's fine. I'm also, hear me out. I am not complaining about the Hrothgar in 14. I think the Hrothgar are great, but they're clearly inspired by the Ronso. They should have just put the Ronso in. Make them Ronso. Ah, yes, I forgot about this. You can now warp. Build monument to Ronso glory. First must choose subject. I have a feeling the Hrothgar were originally designed based on the Ronso, and then they opted elsewhere. Or they opted to modify the design. But yeah. Is there a chest over here? No. There was in 10, not 10-2. These things are terrifying creatures. I feel like out of all the enemies in the game, this one is really high on the list of things I hate looking at. Takoba. Takauva. I'm gonna be real. The most painful spot for a tattoo is sternum. At least the dead center of the sternum. Because there is no fat or anything. You are going right down to bone. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but out of the two I've had, Jesus Christ, do not get a sternum tattoo. They hurt. Sternum is the center of your ribs, right below your neck, Taiga. That long bone right through the... That long bone that comes down dead center, that's your sternum. So, dead center of the chest, yeah. Where there's no fat, there's no muscle, it's just skin, bone. That's what I'm saying, right, Mel? Like you can tell that the Hrothgar are based on the Ronso, right?
You're the best thing since sliced
Pain!
But it isn't even close.
Oh god. Run. Okay, I think I may need to swap my party for for some stronger rolls here. Let's see. Yuna. I'm gonna change the Garmin grid and replace Gun Mage. And I think Songstress might be smart here. And I'm gonna put Warrior in. And then we're gonna swap Yuna over to Songstress. And Riku over to Warrior. And then go to Garmin Grids again, and we're going to go to Unerring Path. And I'm going to put Pain as a thief and feel weird about it. Back isn't too bad from what I've heard. I mean, it can be, but I think back is at just the right level of not quite being horrible pain, that it's meditative. Right? Like, there's a line. There's a line in there. I can deal with pain to a certain level. Hit the fly eye. Want to get rid of the small one, so I'm only dealing with one of them attacking me at a time.
This is a little embarrassing.
Gotcha!
I've heard mixed things about Dishonored tattoos, OBC, which is why, like, while I totally agree with you wanting that, I believe that one is one that I would avoid because of a lot of people thinking that too is a tattoo of something else. I have seen going around. Because I've seen multiple people with that tattoo, and then multiple people thinking it's a sign for something else. So I would advise against that one just because of people misinterpreting it. And I don't think you'd want that. So, just advising against that one just due to people not understanding the tattoos reference. It's kind of like people with the Assassin's Creed ones having some sadly, negative reputation happened due to it being the Freemason symbol as well. That's why I am all for tattoos and people getting tattoos of things that they are fans of, but I also think it, as cool as it is to have ones that are niche references, I don't think people should be getting tattoos of things that can be easily misinterpreted or not clear what they are. Right? And I am going to mention a series that is blocked from a lot of, like, blocked by a lot of people, and is the most popular tattoo that is getting covered up or removed. But a lot of people getting Harry Potter tattoos, right? They're the very specific one that a lot of people are getting is one that people are getting covered up, right? They're getting it covered up, they're getting it removed. But it's one that, as somebody who's not a fan of that series, I would not recognize. So, it's kind of a weird spot. It goes the other way, right? But yeah, I think it's very important that people get... I think you want a tattoo that might be artistic and fancy, but you want something that is very clear what it is referencing. Because if it's not clear what it's referencing, it leads to people misinterpreting. And something that is permanently on your body, you probably don't want to be misinterpreted. Now, see, along those same lines, though, OBC, with just doing the eye on the ankle, it doesn't have to be just the eye, or can you have the eye on the ankle and then have stuff around it, right? That would accent it and make more references. So you do the key thing and then you expand on it, right? Like, it's not to say that you have to, but I'm saying, like, sometimes you can go beyond just that simple bit, and you can create something that is even more unique to it. Because I think that's also kind of the thing with doing direct references that are like, oh, it's a niche reference, but it's like, yeah, but is it unique to you, or is it just a reference to the series? Because I love tattoos, but I feel like doing a take on it is also key. Which might also be a thing, which is fair, obviously, and I'm not saying you need to. I'm just saying it's something to consider as, like, doing your own interpretation of it, I feel always is going to look a little bit nicer when it comes to tattoos and stuff. Like, my chest tattoo technically isn't an interpretation. It is almost direct, but it's also an artist's interpretation of something direct because there's not a direct one. Because, like I said, I have the arc reactor, but it's not just the arc reactor. It's specifically the Iron Man arc reactor from Iron Man 2, where it's infected and spreading. And it has, like, the squared off kind of infection going off of it. So yeah, I literally tattooed an infection on my skin. That's fair, obviously. There we go. With your painting, Taiga, what about, because I noticed you had a lot of blank space in the background and foreground, what if you painted in the corners and did, like, flowers? Like, in all four corners, or, like, 2 of the corners? Like apple blossoms, maybe? That way it's still apple themed, but you would have something more that would create contrast. Okay, so we've made it to the second plate. I think I'm about to hit the spot where... Because I remember this little path. I think this is the spot where I had to fight Seymour for the 3rd time in 10. Yeah, giving you a Darkness Dance was the right choice here. Seymour Jiskel. the secondary villain of the Final Fantasy X. And so in 10, you fought him in a couple places, but right here is like his final form kind of battle. Hey, Larmith. Seymour is absolutely terrifying in this. I think Seymour is one of the better villains in Final Fantasy, and I'm biased. I'm aware. But like here he's seen as a hero, he's trying to help out his people. But his big thing is he wants to marry Yuna to unite the people, and he's preying on Yuna's desire to help the people and unite the people to manipulate her into doing that. Yeah, so here's where the boss fight takes place. And that's kind of the whole big thing. But you find out like he's the reason for the death of family members and all that, and basically this rise to power, and he's really corrupt. Oh yeah, no, he's completely fucked. But this is something I try to explain to people about Final Fantasy X and X-2 that a lot of people tend to miss. You play as Tidus in 10. Tidus is not the main character of 10. Yuna is the main character of 10. And you are following her story. And you find out that you're a pawn in her story. And you're kind of having this outside perspective of like, what the fuck? Whereas on that same line, 10-2, you finally play as her. I also... nice, Mello. Also, I don't know if y'all are noticing this. Look at the carvings of people on this wall. 10-2 is, 10-2's main cast is all women, yes. 10-2's main cast is Yuna, Riku, and Pain. Yuna and Riku were in the first one. Pain is a new character added for this one that has some connection, but we don't really know the specifics. We don't really ever entirely learn what her past was, and they never tell us. I kind of see what you're saying, but yeah, it's this, like, pattern of a whole bunch of people up here. Nice, OBC. I want to No. No. Because that is just their journey not being about it. But I would say that is a flaw, not so much of the game, but the fact that 10's plotline was a romance, and 10-2's plotline is her trying to figure out why she saw a recording of him that would have likely been after, or that seems to be from, like, more recent. She found, like, the whole plot is around her finding a recording of him, but he's dead. Arguably, he wasn't even alive. But, like, he's not around, and is trying to find him. They don't talk about it, like, a ton, but that is the plot of it. Killed that guy fast. Nice, Taiga. Why the oh yeah, this one's got Oversoul. Like, why isn't this one going down as easy? Oversoul. By the way, Twitch just knocked 10 of you off the viewer count, so if you are lurking and hanging out, consider possibly refreshing the stream or spending a few channel points on Join the Herd. Anything like that, just to make sure Twitch knows, hey, they're still here. Obviously, I know some of y'all are busy. If you're able on, oh yeah, no, neither do I, Carson. That's why I've talked about it being flawed. But I'll cover that in just a second. But if you have better Twitch TV on, if you have better Twitch TV, or you're on a desktop where you can install extensions to your browser, install Better TTV, betterttv.com. You can go there, download the browser extension. There is a setting for it to make sure you're auto-claiming chests, and that'll make sure your view stays active no matter what. One day, Skulls. One day. So the only categories I... Oh, have a good one, Tyga. The only ones I recommend, specifically Carslum, I do have in the pinned, but I recommend Double Bear. I recommend... I don't remember what category Double Bear is under, but I recommend Double Bear, who is in the chat lurking. I recommend Folksy Doo, who's under Self-Made VTuber. And then Best Companion, I recommend Punk Roxy. And then Best Asset Maker, I recommend to Storm Lunatic. Double, what category are you in? Double may have ran. Double's like me and jumps around. Power of Faith, Wayne, Cave Water disappears, change will come in Ronso too. A change for the better, I hope. Ronso hope this too. Burr. Yeah, Storm is good people, Double is good people, Folksy is good people, Roxy is good people. I don't know most of the category people either, which is where I've made this comment, but I feel like there is a major flaw with the design that they have decided to go with for this voting thing, because requiring people to vote means you're going to give people voting for the name they think looks best, which is not ideal. If you have a category that is the name you basically... Not having the ability to skip questions is going to lead to people voting randomly, and when you have random votes, the results no longer are accurate. So, these VTuber awards are not going to do that well. Like, just genuinely, these VTuber awards are not going to be accurate results. And I appreciate the VTuber thing existing, these awards existing, but the results are not going to be accurate. There is no way for them to be accurate if you're going to require all categories be filled. So, bit of a flaw there, bit of a major flaw there, arguably, but I don't know. I'm in the first category. I'm either going to do really, really well or really, really horribly. So, the further down the list, the less people are going to be paying attention to who they vote for. I made it to the very first category. I am proud of myself for that. And I appreciate y'all nominating me so much that I ended up getting that spot, but... But yeah, it's a flaw. It's a flaw. And I don't know... Like, this is the thing. I talk about how there's a lot of, like, projects and stuff I want to do. And I think this qualifies under that same idea of, like, I could totally do a VTuber award thing. That is entirely something I could do. It is something that I could set up. I have too many projects I want to do, though. I also don't like doing events for things that I can't personally vouch. So if people are all nominating people, it creates a problem. Hey, VJ. The main project I want to do, and I've mentioned this before, and I'm still going to stand by this, I want to do a VTuber game show, is what I want to do. I want to, like, actually have sign-ups and grab people and pick their topics and things like that. So that's my focus. Yeah, if I'm in a better place as the year goes on, I think that's more probable. Like if I'm in a better place around my birthday next year, I could go, oh, you know what? I can totally do this. But yeah, I want to do a game show for VTubers, but do like the example I can give is like I want to do kind of like a is inspired by some Pokemon quizzes that I've been watching on YouTube. But basically, the general idea is like it's almost a Jeopardy kind of thing where you're picking the category and picking the point value. and you're trying to get the high points, right? And you want to get more than your competitors. Typically, the one is just doing Pokemon quizzes, and some of them are joke questions, some of them are serious. It's not by any means fully serious by any means. But the idea of it that I want to do is that I conceptually want to create a system where everybody is involved in it in kind of picking the categories. So it'd be like 5 or 6 gaming themed categories, but it could be Pokemon for one category, could be Mario for another, could be Sony titles for another. But basically when people sign up for it, I would let them pick the categories that they feel in general that they have some knowledge of, and then try and make sure everybody overlaps there, right? And then I had mentioned this, and I would invite Double no matter what, assuming Double doesn't know anything about any of the things that are going to be asked, just because it would be funny. Because I picture Double for a lot of them going, I don't fucking know. What the fuck? Whenever Double would have to do one, right?
Let's get moving.
And that's kind of the fun of it. But like that's the thing. It's like I don't want it to be serious by any means, but I also need to figure out a way that I would.
It's a little embarrassing.
I think conceptually, because as much as I would want to do it with stuff that I could pull off in OBS, I feel like that might be a good training thing for me to do in Godot. And like learn to sort it out in Godot and things like that and make it as a game that way. And then just have it accessing files where I can quickly change the questions to whatever I need them to be and supply images to attach in them and all that. But then I could have a quick set format and then I do all the guests in OBS and whatnot. But yeah, I think I could get it to work. I think I could get it to work. I think I could make a really fun setup and then do that as a whole quiz show and let everybody be involved in it and be good for community growth. But yeah. The hard part would actually be doing a lot of the trivia, which I'll be real, a lot of the trivia questions I would probably have the Discord help write or find the trivia. Like, find questions, source the answer, and then I'll add it kind of situation, right?
Hey, eyes on me!
Eyes on me! While doing Darkness Dance. Perfect. But no, I think the idea of just doing that question thing and then having the board like right in the space next to me right now, right? Would have the board there, have the guests along the bottom, pop the questions up, everybody votes for their thing. Like just kind of like simple trivia questions like Minecraft, what's the name of the Ender Dragon, right? Like the Ender Dragon has a name. What is her name?
A little embarrassing.
Obviously, super basic question. I think a lot of Minecraft nerds know it. But you get kind of the point, right? But then can also have silly trivia, or also do joke ones. Like, it doesn't have to be serious trivia questions. Like, it could be...
All according to plan!
Yeah, she has a name. She is the only... As far as I understand, she is the only... mob in Minecraft that actually has a canon name. You can, but it would also not necessarily be picked, right? But I can also do weird ones. Like, I might do something that's like the silhouette. Like, imagine doing like the silhouette of a mob in Minecraft and going, what mob is this? And then it's like Steve with his arms forward, right? Instead of a zombie. Right? Like, stuff like that. That is the origin of the weird things. There's also been like in the Pokemon quiz that I'm inspired by, which is typically there are two. There's Delicious James and Zane Games. They both do both did these, and then their friends are also doing them. So you got like Point Crow Sketch and others, and it expands, right? But the general like.
Let's do it.
The general Who's That Pokemon stuff, they've also done things where they'll like take part of one Pokemon and put it on another Pokemon. And it's like, what part's wrong? And what Pokemon is it from, right? Like, they don't have to be straight up like, oh, this is clearly this thing. Like, I don't need all of the questions to be obvious. There can be joke categories. There can be silly ones that anybody has a shot on. Whoever gives the best answer wins, kind of thing. That is... I mean, I'd like them to be on a topic of, like, probably gaming. Nice, Carson. Like, they're probably all going to be game categories, and then I'm going to supply the game categories for people to write trivia for, based on what people's interests are. So I made it to Xanarkand, and I made it here early.
This is where we sat, that night. The 7 of us. I've never talked about it. I didn't want to share my memories.
So this is where the opening scene of 10 is.
Feeling, this place, within me forever.
Right, exactly. No alarm against. Yeah, so there could also be like actuallys where I'll state a fact, but something's wrong. For those who don't know, like I'll go, like
a tourist attraction.
In Pokemon, whatever, this, and it's like, oh, but actually that was in Pokemon this, and it's like, oh, well, there we go, or... Okay, yeah. I know there's a sphere here, this is a major quest area, but this isn't where I want to be. So I missed an entire area. So we're actually going to go back on the issue. I'm trying to avoid the quest locations. Whoop. Dun, 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 dun. And we've also gained one here, but some of the younger Rons, yeah. I missed where they were.
Kimari worried about Lian. If Yuna find...
I don't know where Lian and 8 are, though. Like, you would assume they're at the summit. But I think they're in the caves somewhere. In one of the paths I didn't take. But yeah, no, I think the idea of doing the trivia would be really fun, is kind of the point, right? Like, the idea of jumping around, giving silly questions, being more chaotic with some, and just doing general weird knowledge. Also, to answer the question for Wim, who didn't know the name of the Ender Dragon, the Ender Dragon's name is Jean. Jean. That's her name. For those who don't know that one. Her name is Jean. When the Ender Dragon was added, there was a joke tweet asking what the Ender Dragon's name was. And he who shall not be named responded that it was Jean.
I'm gonna whack you good!
Yep. The Ender Dragon's name is Jean. That is the only... The Ender Dragon is both the only mob with a gender and with a name. Because she is the queen of the Enderman. And her name is Jean. Well, the queen of the end. Not here. Ow. I feel like they're on the trail somewhere, and I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, that is one bit of random trivia I remember very strongly about Minecraft. It's just always been that way. I could also go like, when was the Nether added? Like, we could go completely serious. When was the Nether added to Minecraft? Nope. The answer is Alpha version 1.8. How do I know? It's because that's when I actively started playing the game. It's not that I didn't play prior, but that was like... Because I played before there were creepers. But like... It's still one of those like moments of... The game sucked before that.
Hey, eyes on me!
Yeah, and I guess it theoretically doesn't need to be restricted to just that, right? Like, I could have questions that are like related to Steven Universe. I could do whatever. It just depends on what people vote on, right? So if people are voting, like I said, the people who are in it, I will give a large list of categories that they could pick from for interests. And then I can write trivia for those topics, right? Like, I can just add those topics in. Because it's like, if they all overlap on something, we can totally have those questions going. Treat it as kind of a Jeopardy thing. Could do weird memes. Hell, could have a category that's Weeble stuff videos, right? Like, it doesn't entirely matter. You can be weird, you can be silly, and that's part of the fun, right? I assume they're on the mountain trail. Where are they at? I'm gonna find them. Wow, sorry. The voice actors for Leon and Aid cracked me up. I did not know this was them. Holy crap, this is actually really funny. Apparently Leon and Aid are not even where I thought they'd be. They are all throughout the map. But, Leon and Aid are voiced by Rob Paulson and D. Bradley Baker. That is a perfect pairing. And if you don't know who Rob Paulson is Pinky and Yakko and a whole bunch of characters, and then D. Bradley Baker is like every monster and creature in every cartoon ever, as well as Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple. But he's also like Waddles the Pig, and he's all of the yeah. But then we have John DiMaggio as Kimari. John DiMaggio wasn't in a lot of things prior to this. He was only Bender. It was basically, he was Bender, and then he was Waka and Kimari. And that was it at this time. Riku is Terra Strong. Screw Terra Strong, but at the time, Terra Strong wasn't a problem. Owaka in this, Owaka the 23rd, as well as Mayhen, are voiced by Mung Dahl, Dwight Schultz. Yuna and Pain's voice actors aren't in much, though. Yeah. Cinnamon Bun, Mr. Cupcake. So apparently Leon and Aid went down here to the Calm Lands, but that's only after I go up there, which makes this a little annoying. John DiMaggio was in Kim Possible, but I believe that was after Futurama and after this. Not by much. Not by much. Well, after 10, not necessarily 10-2. Like, I think it was right in that little spot. I never really got big into Disney, so it never, like, stuck in my head that John DiMaggio was in Kim Possible. But, yeah. What was it? One of the other odd ones? Mark Hamill was in Avatar: The Last Airbender? As Ozai? Was it Ozai? Is that the name? But yeah. It's always funny to go, wait a minute. Okay. I think Mark Hamill's voice acting is a bit overrated. I am not by any means saying he's bad. I'm not.
Let's get moving.
But it is one of those things where...
Nice work!
Where you just kind of go, yep. Listen. Okay. Oh, Carslim. I hear it's far worse in season 2. It's far worse in season 2. Apparently in season 2, you know the snake path or whatever, the very winding, narrow path that they had to take on foot because they didn't have Appa with them? They have Appa with them. It's all good, obviously. Here's the thing. These live action shows of animated series don't need to be a thing and shouldn't be a thing because the animated shows already exist. The reason the live action ones exist is because they don't think that animation is as respectable or as impressive as animation. And the problem is that they should just go, hey, we're putting the entire animated series on here. You should check it out. We've also got artist commentary as an optional audio track. I'm in. I'm in. I think, okay. So, generally, I agree, Arcane, but I would say there are live action adaptations of video games that have been decent. And as much as people want to be angry about this, and I mean, this is more than 10 years, the Silent Hill movies are actually pretty good as live action. Now, granted, they're different from the game, but they should be. What are the rules of Reptile Run? Maneuver a lizard through the course, avoiding any fiends that get in the way. The faster you finish the course, the more credits you win. Oh god, Carslam. Oh, it's this one. Boom! Ah! This one's better than the others. It still sucks. These minigames are not good. Bam!
Let's get moving.
So I want to check something really quick, and I'm hoping this doesn't cause me to drop frames. But I want to see the shout going on for the VTuber stuff, right? I go over. Because apparently there have been, like, shouts for each person in the thing, and... Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Where is it? There's shouts to a ton of people who were, like, nominated for things, but none of us got tagged over on Blue Sky. Everybody got tagged over on... Everybody got tagged over on Twitter. But, like, a lot of them are dead accounts. But I want to see what image they picked of me for this. I gotta use an off-site to use Twitter. Or to, well, to check Twitter, because I don't have one. Hey, Timber. I'm assuming it's just grabbing everybody's icon, but... Come on, where am I? There I am! Hey, I'm in one. I can't get over the fact that, like, all of these are straight up, like... You couldn't... I'm checking a list of the VTubers that got announced, and it's like, cool! They made special graphics for everything. They did not share any of this on Blue Sky. They didn't share any of this on Blue Sky, and it just throws me. It's like, you made graphics, you did all of this. You have straight up forgotten Blue Sky exists, which is just embarrassing. Anyway, vote for me, I guess. It would be funny to have people win that aren't over on the site that they're trying to promote their thing on. But yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna be a dick here. I am gonna be a dick to this because I don't really care if I win because I think the votes are screwed. But I just posted as a reply. Please do the promo post like you did over there. A lot of us refused to use the Nazi site and didn't even realize we got nominated, putting us at a major disadvantage here. Nothing went through and nothing was held as far as I can see, Carslum. So, I think you broke. But yeah.
Hello, parental unit. I think it's time you gave me some food.
Is it break time again already? It's been 2 hours? It's been 2 hours? Yeah, no, I can't either. My only checks are, when something happens that I need to check.
This is a little
And in this case, it would be, hey, why did I have to find out from a third party that these votes started 6 days ago? Why wasn't this posted on Blue Sky? And I went to check if they were posting it on Twitter, and they were, putting everybody at a serious disadvantage. But I've got, like, Twitter itself, like, completely... I don't have an account. I have to use a third-party site to basically show me what's going on over there, because I'm not making one. But I don't have an issue straight up calling out them not sharing stuff. Because, like, what do you mean you can't...
Hey, eyes on me!
Like, the thing that gets me... Their Twitter account got locked. Was their excuse for not posting the things on Blue Sky. Their Twitter account got locked because they were posting so much. So they weren't posting, like they should have been posting on Blue Sky then, the whole time. Drives me nuts. Anyway, it is time for a quick break. 3 minutes-ish. It might be a little bit longer. I've got to go to the bathroom, whatnot. So I will catch you all in a little bit. I will see you all very soon. Be right back. Sorry, did you start choking during that? Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie. So, there we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipples.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip. Ellie. I'm trying to pick things up to. Oh, great. It's gonna get worse, isn't it? God, y'all! At least I can sit now. I'm holding shift so I don't move forward that fast. Okay, where? I can't see it. Guys. I can't see anymore. I don't know what's happening. It's a big milestone as well. Oh God, we've begun with this. I guess we're playing a classic game now. This actually isn't too hard on this game. Ow, never mind. God. Okay, you've actually successfully got me with that. That mirror went on longer than I thought. What? Well, this is okay. Okay, chat. I didn't mean play every single card. What? You know, here's the thing though. I'm going to aim for the 4th square. Right here. I'm aiming right in the 4th square. I'm gonna aim for that 4th square right there. Hey, Snow. Oh shit.
Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from.
Let's go.
Never heard of chaos theory? Well, this is
Yeah! Why does my character look red? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs? Learn that white strawberries exist. Hello! That was timed well. I got a phone call. I got a phone call while I was on break. My cousin called me. He's his job is an on-call job, so he's able to actually deal with all the stuff regarding my grandma. For those who don't know, my grandma had to go in for surgery. Well, my grandma had to go to the hospital yesterday, had surgery today. They removed her gallbladder. She's recovering fine. Everything's good. Everything is good. Everything is good. She's unconscious right now, but everything's good. So, that's the update. Now, I thought Leon and Aid would be here, but apparently not. Anyway, we're gonna go to the airship. Now, we have some new guests on the airship here. We're gonna go to the engine room, where I believe Mung Dal is. Is Mung Dal here? Mung, are you here? Mung is not here. Oh, these are here. I mean, she's unconscious because she just got out of surgery. Which I think is fair. God damn it. Pet peeve. When you do these camera swaps, it's just annoying. I hate what the controls do for that stuff. But I wanted to call out that I wanted to call out the person not sharing the post like they did elsewhere. There is Owaka. So this is Mungdal.
Welcome to Owaka's.
So he has a massive debt of 100 grand you need to pay off throughout the game. But he does sell everything slightly cheaper than elsewhere. And I do mean slightly. But you do need to bring down his debt. I do appreciate all of the artwork and stuff around. Hey, how you doing, Clasco?
Why won't the room stop shaking?
You have air sickness. I'm sorry. I just realized the concept art of Sid on the wall right down here. I've never noticed that art of Sid. Jesus. Do 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 do. Brr, 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 brr. Okay, nothing there. So now we get to progress the plot a little bit. What? I do like that they talk about things before. They're talking about Reptile Runner because I had just played that. So we are able to go now. We have gained Bikanel Desert. And this only unlocked because we did a side quest.
Bikanel Island. This is where the All-Bed's beloved home stood until
Never tried it, Wim. I don't get car sick, though. I do get motion sick from VR, though. Bad VR. Laggy VR.
Most have moved on, but a handful of All-Beds still live here today. They say countless machina lie buried under the desert sands.
Leave the trailblazing to me. I don't think that sand dune used to be there.
We're lost in the desert. We've got a pretty good team set up right now, though. But yeah, this is only a level 1 challenge, so everything should almost pretty much be a one hit. At most 2. I really hate Payne's thief outfit. I can't with the thief outfit. Let's teach her some magic. Sand Yeti. The only problem with having
Over already?
mage class is just the lack of MP. Because you will run out of MP. The only exception to that, which is a really easy one to train, is when you get white mage, you have pray, which is just a soft healing ability for everybody. And that doesn't cost anything. go. Ah, itchy nose. I'm okay. I'm okay, I swear. Oh, I mentioned this before, but I didn't mention it on stream. My schedule's gonna be weird. I didn't plan on streaming on Christmas because of how things were placed as a whole. But the issue that does arise from that, I'm not having Christmas with my family on Christmas Day.
Right?
So I may stream in that afternoon because I'm going to be missing streams from Christmas itself.
Are we in trouble?
Well, from my Christmas, which is going to be on Saturday. Granted, my Saturday numbers are always trash anyway. But I wanted to do discounts, and I'm not sure when I'm going to do those now. So we'll see. I want to do discounts because I have 3 more discount streams that I can do. Or 3 more days of discounts I can do. And I don't know the best times to do that.
Mógł mega dranie sektu. Hattan kudam droppen apush.
Mirror the Sajwi.
Droppen apush ek verdekush and drana.
I don't know what this said. We learned a new letter, though. Sounds like this always happens. Oh yeah, you lost the key, didn't you? Nado's out on a survey right now. Should be back soon. Now the Big Nose covered in vast desert. Hey, do you wanna date somebody? Nope. Here's the thing, I don't know who I'm. So I am supposed to press square on random women and see if they'll marry that one dude.
He says they had to move the camp to escape a sandstorm. We could have looked forever and never found it.
You don't say.
Oh, what? Sounds like there's.
I mean, it's sandstorm hair, Carslam. Yeah, I was pressed. Yeah,
big for the
press,
airship to handle.
press square E to marry.
Guess we won't be leaving the way we came.
Square E to marry. What do you got? I can't actually buy anything, but what do you got? Fiery Gleam. Adds fire element to everything and halves fire damage. Okay. And I can sell. So here's the thing. I bought a ton of potions that I didn't actually want all of them. And the reason I did that is because these are usually my passive healing things. But I bought them from Owaka to use them up. And give him money was kind of the reason I did it. So selling some of them back off is good. Press X to Jason! 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 Were they basically telling me I can't do anything here? Right now? Because they were like, oh, you need Nadala to come back. Like, yeah, I know. I know I do. Yeah, I'm not allowed without Nadala coming back, so I don't think I can. And I'm not allowed to leave. This is the thing. I'm not allowed to leave. There we go. She's hit. She's back.
I kuduns, erida kuduns.
Hey, Nadala. Do you wanna marry some person I met? No.
I'm busy, so make it fast, okay? I've got lots to excavate and no one to do it.
Uni, show her Gipple's letter.
So to be clear for Carslam, they speak in a they speak in a cryptic or whatever it's called, letter swap, language called Albed. So you slowly as you play, you get primers out of the 26 that'll allow you to actually read what they say. Congrats, Wim.
Oh, so you're the new guys.
That's us.
Nice to meet you.
I love her giant
Summoner's hard up too.
protective sleeves. I dropped my controller.
Don't be expecting any special treatment.
I took a screenshot by dropping my controller. How did I bump that? DB, don't look at me like that.
Here's where we are. And here is where you're headed.
I don't know.
Oh,
This is the thing. This is the thing that gets me.
We'll send you out there by hover. Go talk to the pilot about it.
The skin tones are all a little off and get me in the funniest way, because a lot of times you could go, that's not skin tone, it's flesh colored leather, and I'd be like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like from here, right? That doesn't have to be skin. That could be skin colored leather, and I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. For her legs and chest. I only know from the close-up that it wasn't the case. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's just funny. Like, they could have... There's some characters that I'm still not sure if they're wearing pants or not. Like, that's one thing that gets me. There are characters, I cannot tell if they are wearing pants in this game. Yeah, that's a robot who called me sweet cakes. Mission critical item. Okay, so I gotta get. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Gotta go the other way. Priority is this. But we've got time for extra stuff, so I'm gonna go for this. The problem with these is you get in battles. Thankfully, time doesn't seem to be moving during these battles. No, they have a one-piece outfit, if I'm seeing it right. Like they have a at the very least, the person I'm thinking of is Lucille, I believe is her name. She has a one-piece outfit on. But it's like her legs are fully exposed, maybe, or it's brown leather. I don't know which. I don't know which. I really don't. Go. He's a biggin.
This is a little embarrassing.
Bow, bow, bow.
Burn.
But yeah, there's a very strong reason There's a very strong reason I'm using Darkness Dance right now. The worst part of doing these is I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. It's that the timer still counts down while you're digging. So, like, I mean, it makes sense, but it's like here's
Just
3 seconds gone while you dig.
good.
Like, ah.
What'd you expect?
Don't let it go to your head. But you did do a good job. Here, your reward.
Pay me.
Yes! Thank you.
One sec. I got DM'd in a thing. I'm just hoping I'm hoping the guy sees my call out going, hey. Still of Night. I'm assuming that casts darkness? What is Still of Night? Still of Night. Equip gives me Silence and Blind. Okay. It's not great. I mean, the main one I'm going to use is Unerring Path. Yeah, you still got a thematic one. Doing the random soundboard victory is going to be a bit harder to actually get the right thing, though.
Come back anytime you like. We'll be here.
I wasn't leaving. Hear me out. The save spheres, save points, crystals, all of that stuff. Square should be making those into physical products that you can buy. Like, would it not be the coolest thing to get one of these as like one of those, like the moon lamps or whatever, or just have like even the electric orbs and just have this in your room and then have like the disc floating around it? Because you get the magnetized floating disc stuff now. I feel like people lose out on the merch front of a lot of things, and it's like, come on. You could do so much. I'm a little worried. I don't know if there's not a mission required one here. But it doesn't look like I went the right way. Oh no! He just said, here's something.
Hey, eyes on me!
I would like to unlock the primer for an E. Give me the vowels, please. They intentionally don't give you the vowels, so it takes longer to learn things.
Come on. Easy as pie.
Nice door. I also really dislike that the only way you can interact with the hover ship is through the front. I didn't see a mission critical one is the part I'm kind of hung up on right now. Like, should I have gone left and tried to get the one before the other guy did? But like, I'm gonna... Oh, there it is. There was a mission critical one. Oh, this is gonna suck. I missed the one, but I need to get this one. That one's vital. Oh, God. I'm worried. I may not make it back. Have a good one, Dor. MP Absorb is great. That means Pain now technically has access to unlimited MP. So if Pain does run out, I can use MP Absorb and get back up. Barrel, barrel, barrel. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back. Uh-oh. Keep them blind. Keep them blind, it's fine. Bow, bow, bow. They stop being blind. They're only blind while Yuna dances. People die, and Yuna dances. But yeah, I can't hop onto the hover from any side, so I might be screwed. 5, 4. Oh, I can from the left. There. Then we go back to the save point. We don't necessarily need to save, but we do need to click on it. Because clicking on it is a heal. But no, like, once we get out of Sandbox League, we unlock new locations. But we've got to complete, I think, 5. Oh, it's right here. Sweet. I don't even care about the rest. I got what I needed.
Burn!
Burn! My phone just alerted me that a gift from Throne has arrived. The stress toy thing is now sitting in a box on my porch, and I should grab that really quick. So I will be right back in less than a minute. I just don't want somebody swiping it. I don't think they would. I haven't had anything ever get stolen, but it's the holidays, you never know. It's half frozen. It's not that cold, but it's cold enough that the thing is frozen right now. I said it would be less than a minute. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. A Cameron is honest 100%. Is it honest or truthful? I don't remember what the overall statement was. It's been too long! Hi, BB. Hi, buddy. BB is talkative today. Hi, buddy. Bear, bear, bear. It's funny though that BB is talkative because he's laying on the cat tree next to me, but he'll just occasionally meow at me like, hi.
Smoking's bad for you.
Sorry, I forgot some of the mage phrases.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
Smoking's bad for you. Like, yes. Yes, it is. Look at this shadow. It randomly placed this hover vehicle there. Look at its shadow. What even? Ooh, we should be able to get 3 here. Unidentified object approaching. So, this is a danger. That is a machina, surveyor machina that scans the region for me. It does have a voice of its own, though.
Ashes to ashes.
But I believe if I get caught by that unidentified thing, it's a giant sandworm that will decimate me. And I had made the comment that I could have got 3, but I also didn't save before this one. So I feel like it would be a really bad idea for me to not leave. I don't know what the overall, like, amount is. How do I say this thing's name? Hrimthur. It's a Hrimthurs. Hrimthurs. Okay, let's get back here before we get ambushed by that thing. I do not want to get... If it is a sandworm, I do not want to deal with it. The sandworms are really, 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 really brutal in the original. And not really much has changed in this one, so... Why do I have so many alerts? Why is my phone lighting up? Stop it! Stop it, phone! We don't need this. Doo-doo. Share my own stream again, as one does. Okay. Apparently 5 is not enough to get to the next tier.
You here today?
I am.
Head over to...
I do know the drill. I also know that weird flyboy that called me something. Oh god, it's so far away. It's so far away. Like, it's not too far away, but it is enough of a distance that I am worried. Sweet cakes, thank you. Yeah, sweet cakes is a weird one. It's like sweet cheeks I've heard, which I guess sweet cakes means the same as sweet cheeks, but you don't really hear somebody say sweet cakes. You hear like baby cakes or sweetie or sweet cheeks. They did a weird combo of things. Most of the bonus stuff, yeah, cupcake would have been better. Baby cakes, cupcake, anything. Sweet cakes is weird. I mean, it's all uncomfortable and probably shouldn't have been in this, but. Uh-oh. I don't know where the thing is.
Where's the fun in that?
This is a little embarrassing. Ashes.
I don't know where they are. Duck soup. Duck what? Burn out. Yeah! Yeah, Sweet Cakes almost feels like a weirdly censored one, doesn't it? It's like not quite creepy, but creepy.
Yuna, Mighty Mas.
It's like clearly uncomfortable. It's not quite in that like, yes, it's strange. Why does it have a stamina tonic?
Burn!
Come on. What? Not allowed to use the high potion? Again?
Smoking's bad for you.
I'm just spamming cross now.
Smoking's bad for you.
Burn now. Come on. I'm gonna do the reminder though, just in case anybody hasn't. If you haven't clicked the link in the pinned, please do consider filling out the survey, going all the way through it. You do have to vote for somebody in every category, but read through my pinned. Vote for me. I'm in the very first category of the of it. They didn't share it to Blue. They didn't share the link to Blue Sky for 6 days after announcing it, maybe longer. So Blue Sky is at a major disadvantage for votes. So your vote really does mean a lot. I should probably heal. Shit. Okay, we got Riku okay. Heal Yuna. Ow. Heal Pain. Raise Pain's magic. Earthquakening. Break their strength.
This is a little embarrassing.
Here we go.
Ready or not, here I come.
So, okay, she just got stronger with her black magic. I think what I can do here is I can do dance, and then can I put them to sleep? Nope. That's not good. Gravity did it. There we go. Oh my god, it's so far away. I don't want to fail any of the digs. There we go. Now that was interesting. That entire time I didn't stop holding down because of the direction I was running to get to the hover ship, right? But when I ended that conversation, it moved me to the right, which means that that location is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise to where I am, because down on the map I was on before would be right here. So Yeah. You know thing. Hey, Af, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, great. I don't know where the goal item is.
Burn!
And I do need to use darkness. There we go. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. Ugh, my legs hurt. My legs hurt!
It's a wrap.
I don't know where the goal item is. I'm genuinely worried. Okay, it's probably down. It is. Okay. Gonna get this one. Ooh, we found an Albed primer? Hell yeah. No, that's huge. I forgot that you could find Albed primers out here, but that actually means we can understand Albed a bit better. I don't know which one we got. I didn't pay attention to the number. But I am happy to know that we're learning Albed again. I am a little bothered, though I will say, if I remember correctly, if you have a save file for Final Fantasy X in which you had all the Albed primers, when you boot up this, you will actually have all of the Albed primers for this one as well. We did not have a save with all of that on it, so we did not get that, but I do think that is nice of them to do. Run over here. Save. I'm gonna check my key items. Like, how are we doing on Albed primers? Like, I don't think we're doing great. But what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them? 8 of them. 8 is not shabby. I mean, it's not great, but it's... I mean, it could be a lot worse. Bow, no, no. Da-da-dun-da-dun-dun. Ding!
Piece of cake.
Me.
Gotcha.
Burn now. Good job, OBC. Ugh. Is 10 enough to rank up? I don't remember what the rank ups are. I feel like 10 should be a rank up, right? Like, there's not a lot going for this section for them to warrant more than 10. Surely 10 is enough. Well, at least it's right there. Ah! Battle. Yay, Taiga! Welcome back. Woo, woo, woo. Do, do, do. Oop, forgot I didn't grab it. I wish he didn't fly over and tell me to do the thing while the timer still runs. If the timer would stop when he flies over to talk to me, I don't think I'd be as bothered. Carnival Can... What is Carnival Can? The hell did I unlock? The hell? What? Doubles parties max HP while dancing. But the dance doesn't last that long. Why would I use that? The dance does not last long enough for that to be useful. Like... What? What do you mean 10's not enough to rank me up? No, I'm annoyed. I think it depends. Like with laying on the floor, right? With laying on the floor, I'm cool with laying on the floor if it's carpeted. Laying on a wood floor, not as comfy. I can do it sometimes, but not nearly as comfy, right? Boop, 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 boop. I'm pretty sure one of the two is here. But I also want to hit on random women for that one guy. Greetings, women. Would you like to marry a stranger? Tiger, you're too young for your back to be hurting. Oh! Where's the alert? Where is it? There it is. Thank you, F.
Whoa. F_animations just provided 5 of you with a tier 1 gift set.
Ooh, and you got Dougal and Shurin and VJ in that. Thank you so much, F. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you, Skulls, for that quote. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was really kind of you. Matchmaking. Do you believe in destiny? She seems really excited. The man of your dreams await. You've already spoken with it. Okay, so wait, that was actually correct. The heir to Argentinique needs a fiance. She's not interested. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, F. Ow. I appreciate that. And thank you for the follow! Thank you, random citizen, for the follow. Oh, I'm very honored to hold that title, F. Thank you. That's all I want, is I want to be a comfortable place for people to relax and feel good and feel like they have a place where they can come and be minimally stressed. So that means a lot, thank you. And congrats on your first paycheck. That is also a big congratulations for you. Okay. Oh no! I didn't mean to talk. Oh no! Okay. I think there's a bunch of people in Luca I can tell to marry that person. Not the child. Not you. How about you? I have the perfect person for you. You couldn't have offended her more if you tried. Crap. What about you? No? No Ronso? Not the old man. I'd probably try talk. I saw that. Dude. I mean, I don't know how old that guy was either. He looked like he was like maybe 15. I mean, obviously, we're still kind of scaled wrong, but I'm just saying. It's surprising most people in Lucas seem to accept Machina. I don't care if it's Boots or Kyler or whatever, just want something fun to do. What about you? Nope, nope, no matchmaking with either of them. What about the old woman? Nope. I like this music here. It's fun. You're not wrong, Skulls. Is this just the concert hall? Like, it's just where I can listen to music now, I think? I just... I would like to buy a movie sphere. So you can actually buy cutscenes. I forgot about this. Like, you gotta admit, it's pretty cool that you could rewatch the cutscenes in this one. Dun 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 dun. This is the scene that I whined about. Or ranted about, because people watch this, and for some reason, having played the game,
In position. It's showtime.
having played the game, they still, for some reason, think that that Yuna's a pop star, because they never like played the game. They just watched the opening cutscene. Or maybe watched all the cutscenes and assumed that gave them enough of a rundown. Yeah, I do, Skulls. It was having problems. The PC version doesn't run well. Hey. Sorry, I'm gonna get, oh, am I not allowed to quit? Oh, wow. So this was an issue I noticed, with this game in general. But now I'm being bullied by it. I'm not allowed to stop watching the cutscene. It has to go through. I love when people are able to actually tune in that got the gift subs. Makes me happy. Taiga. What if you drew a pattern on the wall or did stripes on the wall so you have your light and your dark? Do vertical stripes, and that way you feel a little bit better about it. Just try not to make the contrast too strong between the light and the dark. Otherwise, you may make it more distracting than you want. So just do like a little bit darker, not a lot darker. Just trying to find women to ask to marry a stranger. Just looking for women to wed today. Where might they be? I'm tone deaf, don't judge me. Hey, would you like to marry a stranger? No? You want a spear break? No, what is it? Spear break's a great way to pass time during Blitzball off-season. Number of players are already here, you'll find them downstairs near the lobby. Oh, I forgot about spear break! I forgot there's an entire minigame here. Concept's so great, lady, and I was dancing up the front row. So that wasn't me. Do you believe in destiny? She's not interested. Damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please! This hall has been reserved as a meeting place for Sphere Break players. Are you familiar with Sphere Break? Yes, thank you. If you've not heard of it, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Simply exit the chamber and proceed to the hall on the right side of the stairway. You will find the sponsor of our game there. Please listen to his introduction. Go to the other side. Oh God! Oh, crap! What is his name? What is his name? I forgot his name. Rin. It's Rin.
Ah, the Lady Yuna.
It's been too long.
What you selling this time?
Entertainment.
This is one of the few times you can actually see the Albed eyes being spirals. His aren't. Interestingly, he must only be half Albed.
Time for me to introduce.
But Riku's are spirals.
It won't be long now before Luca will host the inaugural
tournament.
You are more than welcome to compete if you like.
Should we?
Yeah!
Ask around if you would like to know the rules of the game.
I like that. I'm hosting this, but I'm not going to tell you. Until next time. Thank you for a new primer. Takes 2 to play Sphere Break, Core Sphere and coins. Okay. Rin must be the one taking count of the spheres. I use a coin to break the core. And I see the yeah. Core Sphere Echo bonus is something. It's like everyone's talking in code. They're explaining the rules over there. I'm trying to talk to everybody to explain the rules, please. None of them helped me. You have to pick a coin whose numbers add up to a multiple of the core number. Oh God, they're gonna teach me math. Then the value of the coin goes up. So, and that's corporate. You want to learn the rules that little get. Teach me the rules! Teach me the rules to the game! Well, that's kind of the thing, Earthquake, is this one's less serious than the other ones. Because it's just meant to be like life afterwards. What's a core? Okay. Can't have a game of sphere break without coins and the core sphere. The core sphere is a special sphere discovered by Lord Rin himself. When the core sphere is combined with coins, a strange power is born. It is a power that can bring both great wealth and abject ruin to those it touches. The essence of this power has been distilled into the game we call sphere break. Tell me the rules. Okay. 5 Helm coins, 5 Zervin coins, 5 Coyote coins, 5 Flan coins. You can play my practice core sphere until you get familiar with the game. Okay. Welcome to the world of Sphere Break, where we have the worst font possible to show you numbers. We also put it over a really high contrast texture, so it's even harder to tell what you're looking at. Sphere Break is a race against the clock to create multiples of the core sphere's number by combining the numbers of the 16 coins on the board. Basic rules of play. Sphere Break is essentially a numbers game. You win by combining the numbers of coins to make multiples of the core number. So I need to get an 8. So the 3 and the 5. The window at the top of the screen contains 2 vital pieces of information. Sum shows the number currently selected coins. Break multipliers show the next 3 multiples of the core number. Getting a sum that equals a break multiple is the basic object. We haven't selected any coins yet, so the sum is currently 0. Since the core number is 8, the next 3 break multiples are 8, 16, and 24. For this example, we'll need to select coins whose numbers add up to a multiple of 8. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. The first coin selected must always be one of the 4 entry coins on the center of the board. Until we select our first coin, the window will display choose an entry coin. Selected ones will spin, so you can easily tell which ones you've selected. The sum in the help window now shows the total number of currently selected coins. I like that it's offset really far to the right for no reason. Choose another coin. Either entry or border coins. So now we have a sum of 5, and the next 3 break multiples of 8, 16, and 24. If the sum were to increase by 3, it would become 8, one of the break multiples. As luck would have it, there's a border coin number 3 right there. Okay, got it. Core break occurs, turn ends. Okay, so okay. So if I wanted to go higher, I have to intentionally skip. Okay, in the second example, we use 3. The number of coins you decide to use break is up to you, and this will be important later on. Why is it important? The sum becomes 11, 5, and 6. The sum is now higher than the first break, so it shows the next 3. To reach 16, we need to add 5. Okay. You can aim for any number shown as a break multiple to make a core. Yeah. Carelessly using a large number of coins is not your advantage. Border coins you use to make a core break disappear at the end of a turn. In the following turn, you'll be unable to use coins that have disappeared. Entry coins, however, will never disappear. After a few turns have passed, border coins that have disappeared will reappear. You can again choose those coins. Border coins other than those used making a coin break can also disappear. By design, border coins only remain on the board for a limited time. Each turn, the numbers on the border increase by 1. Why can't I just... What is stopping me from going 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3? Have a good one, OBC. Border coins numbered 1 will be around for a while to come. Border coins numbered 9 will disappear at the end of the current turn, regardless of whether or not they are used. Okay. Winning and losing. Okay. If you win, various prizes are awarded depending on your actions, okay? If you lose, your 4 entry coins are lost. A single core break is not enough to win a game. You need to make as many core breaks as you advance. If you're playing a 15-turn game, you need to meet the quota by turn 15 in order to win. If at any time the player is unable to make a core break with the available coins, the game is immediately lost. Border coins used to make a core break disappear from the board. Okay. If you have too many coins in a given turn, you'll have fewer coins to choose from until the coins reappear. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand why it's offset to the right. Why is this not centered on the screen? Like, why is it just not centered on the screen? Can I play? Don't call me sweetie, but yes, I will compete. He won't compete. Those kids won. I'm not allowed to play against any of these people here. I mean, I guess I can do a practice round. So I have 4 different energy coins, so I have to grab these. Right? Okay, turn 1. I need a 3, 6, or a 9. What happens if I grab the 3? Okay, the 3 immediately ends it. And I got rid of the 9 that was on the outside. Got it. Those are 7s at the top, so if I grab the 2 and grab a 7. And now there's an 8 there, so if I go here and... Oh, sorry, the center one changed because I did one. Okay, a little bit of a problem on my part. I need multiples of 8. 2, 8, 1, and 5. Multiples of 6. I think. Yep. Multiples of 1. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what I grab. How am I supposed to meet the quota of 20, though? I don't understand the quota. I guess it's just surviving long enough? Because it said some of them would reappear. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I want them to be short so I don't run out of outside ones. But they will disappear if they hit 9 on their own. So, like, here it needs to be a 3, so if I take the... Or it needs to be a 2, so if I take the 3 and then the 9... Okay, and then this is whatever I grab. And then this needs to be an even number, but if I go out here and take the 1 and the 9, I can grab 1. This is an 8, so if we grab... Let's do the 5 and the 9. That'll put me at 14. And then I technically need 10, but so I'm gonna grab this 5 and this 5, which I know is a lot, and I probably should have done it, but I wanted to use up some of the things that I hadn't used. Oh, I only... Wait, how do I get a quota of... Wait, I don't understand. How do I get a quota of 15? Wait, how do I get a quota... Wait, how... Wait, what did I miss? I don't understand what I missed. Because the quota was higher than the number of turns. How do I do more than 1 in a turn? Oh, it's the number of multiples, isn't it? So I need to skip. I'm gonna just try it again. Yeah, quota is 20 coins, and I get a different number of coins based on what I do. I think. Oh, wait, the coyote... Okay, wait. Coyotes give me 3. So if I can use that 3 every time I get a coin. Okay. That's a trick. My quota is number of coins, so the coyote is the most useful one. So if I can use that 3 at the start, I get a coin guaranteed. Right, so if I go... This needs to be a multiple of 9, so I take that. And then this one has a trade of plus 2 coins. So I do that, that gives me 3 coins. It says quota 1, though. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why is my quota 3 now? And that gave me nothing. I don't understand this. Oh crap, I can't math. I'm in trouble. But now I have a quota of 8. I don't... How am I increasing my quota? That puts me at 9. I need a 5. And that trait was plus 1 coin, so that gave me 2. So if I use a 3 and a 7, that gives me 10. That'll put me at 13. And now I need 3 more, so if I do a 2 and a 1... But now my quota didn't go up that far. I don't understand the quota. Like, is it number of border coins I use? I don't get it. What is raising my quota? If it's the number of border coins... I'm missing something obvious. And I don't like it. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I feel like the phone is going to help me better. FF102 sphere break. Ow. Hey, Dubble, you got a sub. You're sub now. That person didn't help. Where am I looking at this at? I need... To win, you must use up a set quota of border coins. Okay, it is border coins. Got it. It's what I thought. I understand now. Okay. I want to win this. I'm suffering. Okay. So ideally, I want to use 2 outer ones at a time. So 1 and 4 obviously isn't going to, so that puts me at 5. So now I want to use a 1 on the outside, which I'll lose 20 gil, that's fine. Because then I got 2 out of it, okay. And then this is a 7... So let's use a 5 and a 6. That'll give me my money back. That puts me at 11. We can do a 5. That'll push me up a little bit more. That's a 16. I need another 5. Do we have another 5 anywhere? We don't. So I'm going to have to stick with that. Let's do an 8. And then I need a 3. I can math. I needed a 4. But now my quota's up at 5, because I used 3 out there. Now I'm forced into this one. Let's take an item, I guess. Now we need a 3. I'm going to do this to delay, because that outer ring is looking dangerous. We have a 9 on there, so let's start with... Okay, I'm going to do a 3 to keep us odd. We're going to do a 6 to push us up to a 9. And then I'm going to grab a 9, which will make us even. Now we need a 6. Let's do a 3. Do a 6. That puts us up a little bit. If I do a 4, that'll be a little bit over, which is good. And then I need a 5. I understand it now. Basically, I want to do 2 each time. So there's 5 out there. I want to do, if I do a 3... Okay, so I'm going to do a 3, this 9. And this 9's going to disappear as well, so I'm going to grab that. I probably shouldn't... Well, okay, and then I'm going to grab a 1. And then we need 3. But yeah, using up the 9s on the outside makes this easier. So there's a 7. I want to get to 14. I could do the 5 and the 9. I'm going to do just the 5 and the 9. Because that 9 would have disappeared anyway. Now we need 3. So let's start with a 2. I'm going to do a 4. Okay. Now we have an 8. Let's do... We'll do a 1 to be odd. We'll grab that 8 there. Now we need 7 more. I'm going to grab this 7. We need a 2, so let's go odd. I'm going to grab a 4. I'm going to grab a 2. Grab a 7. Is that enough? That is. Yay! I understand now. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. But the question is, can I compete against any of you? I don't... Okay, we did it. We completed the thing. I feel like I'm ready for the main game, but I don't know how I play against others. How do I play against others? I don't understand. Wait, can I go to the pier? I don't think I ever went down to the pier, the main entry point to Luca. Oh no, I did now. This is where the theater was. Okay. I think it's based on interacting with the right people walking around doing stuff. Right, like if I were to talk to him, it might just go, oh, hey, you want to play? I think is what it is. But I've just got to know, I just have to happen to know that's the person. Which is not the best way to go about it. Because they don't do, like, prompts above their head. If they had a prompt above their head, I don't think I'd be as bothered. Right? Like, if they had, like, a little marker or something that was clear, or maybe it was people sitting down at a table playing the game would want to play, but there's seemingly, like, no identifier. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the thing with 10-2. 10-2 is I would just say a very large DLC for the original, right? It's its own game, but it's built on what already existed, right? So it's an expansion to the original. I think expansion is going to be a better word here. But it's an expansion to the original one. So you've got kind of this weird atmosphere to the whole thing. It just changes the way you would treat this game. Alright, let's save. We made some progress. We found some new things that I had missed. We still haven't progressed the plot. We have not done the 2 main plot areas, but we have made progress, which is the main thing I wanted to do. But we are going to end there. We've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours. I now have that as an actual overlay over my stream. But I do thank you all so much for hanging out, for being here, for being lovely, for watching and chilling. Thank you again to F for gifting all those subs. That really does mean a lot. I'm really happy that everybody was able to get one, and most everybody is people who are like pretty active here, which means a lot. So thank you for that. I am gonna send you away. We'll be streaming again in about 4 hours. So if you're not following, consider clicking that. We stream all the time. This is my full-time job. I stream 10 times a week. I'm gonna send you over to I appreciate the lurk, so thank you so much. And thank you for the follow! I'm gonna send you over to our friend Iggy. Iggy is playing the wonderful game of the year that is Blueprints. So if you would like to check that out, I am sure Iggy will be happy to have you. As I wait for the stream to load up ahead of time. But y'all are lovely and fantastic, and I hope you have a fantastic time over with Iggy. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all a lot. I hope you have a fantastic one. I hope to catch you all later. Hey, Reiki. But yeah, I will catch y'all next time. That said, oh, and if you haven't, in my pinned, there is a thing for the VTuber Awards. It's also posted on my Blue Sky. You can check that out. I will catch y'all next time, though. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.